All right, Pablo, can you just start by talking about how you feel about your team's start to the season so far?
Well, it's been a good start. I think we've had a lot of close matches. We've had a lot of road matches as well. So that's been a bit of a challenge. We've also dealt with some injuries. So I think that's going to be our biggest challenge going ahead too is staying healthy, especially with a smaller team. But I think we've gotten tested and we've got some pretty good wins. We got to get better in some areas, like dealing with some pressure of being favorites in some matches. And I think the matches ahead will test us even further.
You kind of talked about having a tough schedule, and it definitely seems like you've scheduled a lot of top teams, at least teams that were top in their conference. And I know we played 3 Big Ten teams so far. Mm-hmm. Just talking about Michigan State this past weekend, kind of talk about that match and how you feel going forward.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule, but that's what you want. You want your players to be tested and to play good opponents so that we're ready when it comes to conference play. Michigan State, we know that's always a rivalry match. It's a tough match, especially when we play over there in East Lansing. They get a good crowd going. They're pretty close to the courts. They're loud, so that for sure favors them. And we felt a little bit of that pressure. But I mean, it was a great collegiate environment, and they were able to come on top. I think they outcompeted us.
Looking forward to Tuesday, it obviously doesn't get any easier. You get UCLA, who's ranked, I think, 16th in the country right now. Can you just talk about how you feel going into that match specifically?
I think being a neutral match, I think that's good. It'll be the first time both of us see those courts. UCLA has a great team, but I think it's a great opportunity for us to bounce back from this tough loss this past weekend. I think we're capable of, like we did against Michigan, of really putting ourselves in a position where we could win that match. So we'll see. I mean, we'll for sure have to compete better than we did this past weekend. We'll have to show a little bit of how we played against Michigan and how we played earlier against Gonzaga in the season. So it should be a good challenge for our guys.
Right, Kenny, you've started 6-3 in singles so far for your dual season. Can you just talk about how you feel about the start to your dual season overall?
I think so far it's been really good to me because since I'm senior and this is my last semester, so I have kind of responsibility to win every single match. So I mean 6-3 is not bad, but I think I should win like 8 matches. I think I have to win 8 matches in a row. So I mean it's not happy, be honest, but still there's so many matches going on, so keep looking to win as a team.
In doubles, you and Yannick have also gotten off to a pretty good start. A couple honors from the MAC too. Can you just talk about your partnership with you two being both seniors and it being your last year?
Yeah, I mean I know Yannick well because we all are seniors, so but playing with Yannick always makes me happy and playing incredible. And we beat so many good guys, and I mean so far we got 2 doubles team of the week, player of the week, which is really honored to have that. But I mean we still have more matches, and especially against UCLA, it's gonna be much tougher match than other opportunities. So just keep looking forward to win.
Kind of going off that, talk about UCLA. Can you just kind of go more into that, how you feel going into that match on Tuesday?
I think we all kind of excited to play against those guys because that's the biggest opportunity to play against. So I really want to win against those guys, and then we are kind of capable of beating those guys and playing against those guys, and we showed against Michigan and Gonzaga match as well.